Boulder, a beautiful place to live, work, and study. But at what cost? The average Boulder resident is currently paying upwards of $1,189 for a single bedroom. With rents rising with no signs of it stopping, more and more Boulder residents are looking for alternative forms of housing.
It's been a ride.
Nice.
Graduated.
This is where Boulder Housing Coalition seeks to support people. Boulder Housing Coalition, or BHC, offers support to people who may not be able to afford Boulder rents otherwise. Rather than paying upwards of $1,189, the average rent at BHC is about $634 a month. The grocery costs associated are about $150 a month, whereas Boulder residents typically spend about $300 a month on groceries. BHC is also very invested in community building and sustainability. During their weekly meetings, they place an emphasis on consensus decision-making in order to ensure that all voices are heard in decision-making processes.
My name's Nate. I use he, him pronouns. I live here in Chrysalis, up on the second floor. I would have absolutely loved this community in undergrad, and I think it's a great way to create relationships and also just have a more supportive living space in general. I'm pretty introverted usually, but I do really enjoy just having little conversations with people, cooking with people. It just feels much more kind of a balance of give and take among everybody, and everyone's been super welcoming and just really friendly. It's very warm and quirky. There's a lot of different personalities, but they all seem to mesh really well. Everyone very food centric. Even the people who don't like to cook a lot love to eat, and so I love our meals together. That's a really special time. Everyone can just kind of get together and chat about their week. I really love the chore system and just how kind of already established everything is here. I felt when I was moving in, it was a lot easier to kind of get into the flow of things because there's but then everything is also able to be discussed, so nothing's necessarily set in stone. If there's something that's not working, we can talk about it. There's some more accountability, and especially when you live with 13 other people, it's really important that everybody's kind of on the same page about everything. But I'd been kind of going back and forth for a long time, and I think it's one of the best decisions that I've made definitely at this point in my life. It's definitely encouraged me to go for some other things, because it is kind of a scary transition, moving in with a bunch of people that you don't know before, but they very quickly become it's only been a couple months and I already feel very close to a lot of people here. So just take the leap, and I think for the vast majority of people like you, there's something here for pretty much everyone.
I'm Stevie. I live at the Chrysalis Co-op, and I've lived here about 3 years now. I feel like everybody who is at a co-op is interested in more of a certain kind of lifestyle of accountability, cooperation, intentional living, and things like that you don't necessarily go into a co-op if you're not passionate about those type of things. So it was really, I think, valuable to kind of be in a living space where everybody was a little bit more on the same page from the very get-go, whereas random roommates or people have Facebook housing pages and stuff like that, they're not necessarily gonna really be in the same place as you in what they're looking for in a housemate just right off the bat. I think part of it is kind of work and putting in the effort and the labor into building a strong community where everybody is both well taken care of and happy and comfortable. We also work a lot with restorative conversations and mediation and trying to use non-violent communication and just good conflict resolution skills. And then there's a whole network of co-ops, so it's not just our house here, there's other houses too, and you get to know other people in the other houses as well. And it's just more opportunity to meet kind of like-minded people.
Yeah, and just any of the other chores you usually have to do in a house, we don't wash our own dishes.
If you're living in Boulder, consider living in a co-op.